really ticks me off when I see Pelosi acting like a 3-year-old and saying that it's fabricated. So, Miss Pelosi, this is our son. This was Pierce Corcoran. He is dead. His death is real. His death is real. It's not fabricated. And he died at the hands of an illegal immigrant. And we're upset about that. We feel that the government owes the American people better than what we're getting right now. And it really just upsets us when we hear you saying that basically that it doesn't matter. Well, it matters to us.
Wendy, as a mother, I wish I could give you a big hug. I know it wouldn't do anything, but I mean, your son was a wonderful young man. He did not deserve this. He was beloved, as is your whole family in the community. And yet politicians so blithely disregard your suffering, the loss of his life, as almost, and I know this sounds glib of me to say, but it's almost collateral damage in this quest for open borders or a quest to try to humiliate Trump or win in 2020. And for them not to go to funerals of people in their own jurisdictions, like in California with Officer Singh, and they're hanging out with like rappers and going to NBA games? What? Your reaction to all of this, Wendy, in your pain?
They're just out of touch. They don't, I can't even understand how they just don't get that it's really about responsibility on their part, but expecting others that want to come here and for a better life to be responsible humans first, but responsible citizens.
Tell me about Pierce, DJ.
Pierce was incredible. He really was. I mean, there's so many people that we know that have come out and spoken.
He meets his attorney in the hallway and walks towards Circuit Court Judge Hannah Dugan's courtroom. Along the way, he passes plainclothes federal agents who are sitting on a bench. They are there to detain him. After Flores Ruiz walks by, the agents turn to each other and appear to confirm his identity amongst themselves. But a few moments later, Judge Dugan and another judge approach the agents sitting on the bench. A criminal complaint against Dugan later said she was alerted to their presence by a court official. That complaint says during this interaction, Dugan and the agents disagreed over the type of warrant they had to arrest Flores Ruiz. According to the complaint, Dugan ordered the agents to go to the chief judge's office. Video shows her pointing them through a double door. She then turns back to speak with other agents further down the hall and orders them through the doors as well. Shortly after that, with the agents gone from the hallway, Eduardo Flores Ruiz and his attorney exit into the hallway through a different door. As they walk down the hall toward the elevators, they pass another plainclothes federal agent. Neither they nor Judge Dugan seem to have noticed at the time. That agent motions to another to follow Flores Ruiz. Security video shows Flores Ruiz exiting through a basement exit. Upstairs on the 6th floor, the other agents have left the chief judge's office and worked their way downstairs. Flores Ruiz left the building onto 9th Street. Videos of the street shows the agents catching up to him. Flores Ruiz runs across 10th Street while trying to get away, but the agents catch him and arrest him.
Meanwhile, wearing a gym tank and wasting no time when the door opened, surveillance video appears to capture 36-year-old Andres Fernandez de la Paz shooting once. Screams followed. He tried to kick the door back open, then ran off to leave in his purple Maserati. The bullet hit 34-year-old Edieski Incencio Pinero in the chest, a father and husband who died at the hospital after being shot in front of his own family. His wife calls him a wonderful person. She doesn't have any bad memories of him and says he was a good father and friend. It's a difficult situation, she says. Fernandez de la Paz is her ex-brother-in-law, who, according to court records, threatened to kill the family and flee to Mexico. He allegedly shot 2 men and killed one of them in the past, but records show prosecutors dismissed that murder case in 2017, citing self-defense issues. And since 2022, a law enforcement source tells KPRC2 News Fernandez de la Paz has been leading a credit card skimming operation across Texas. Arrested in 2023, Sour Lake, Texas police confirm they caught him with skimming devices during a traffic stop after he placed one at a gas pump. Days later, sources say the FBI took over the investigation, but no federal charges got filed. Then last fall, captured in this surveillance image at a retail chain. A source says he was caught using stolen credit card information to buy high-dollar items through the store's app, landing him in the Fort Bend County Jail. He got released both times when records show Fernandez de la Paz had an ICE detainer. He's been in the country illegally since 2016, was ordered removed in 2019, and ICE tells KPRC2 News in a statement the Cuban government refused to accept his return at that time, preventing ICE from carrying out his.
A few moments later.
You had a recent dispute, if that's the right word, with tomhoman, the president's Homeland Security czar, so-called. You held an online forum, a Know Your Rights forum, that he didn't like. What were you doing? What was your goal as you saw it?
My job is to educate and act as a liaison of critical information to my constituents. And I was informing all of my constituents of their constitutional protections, and in particular, their constitutional protections against illegal search and seizure in the United States.
Holman was upset, I suppose, because he felt that you were giving advice to people who were here illegally. Mm-hmm. Were you?
I was giving advice to all of my constituents. Yeah.
Oh, hell no!